Hey everyone, I'm Rebecca Halliday. I am the director at Riverbend Community School and readingrebels.com, and I am here to talk to you about my professional development workshop all around the science of reading and structured literacy. So basically, I dove into the science of reading and structured literacy just over 5 years ago. I've been running my day school for 10 years, and I have always been a literacy coach in our community. So I have been through the world of balanced literacy. I've been through the world of leveled readers and whole language and all those things, and quickly knew that that approach was not working for struggling readers, which is where I started off in the tutoring space, working just with struggling readers. And then when I created my day school program, I've infused, science of reading based literacy practices throughout my entire day school program, which includes all, I'm here in New Brunswick, but all of the subject outcomes, curriculum outcomes here in my day school. So I've really seen a huge uprise in the science of reading, and I started it really intensely 5 years ago. So I've done all the things that you shouldn't do, or made the mistakes, or overcomplicated things, and did the fluffy, things that look cute on Instagram, and really weeded out what is essential and not essential to bring into an effective and rigorous program that includes structured literacy throughout the entire day across subject areas. So my professional workshops are all about helping teachers build their confidence, helping demystify what science of reading really is all about, and making it so you don't have to pile through, hundreds of hours of podcasts and research papers, and making it approachable, making it easy in the face of all the millions of other things I know that you have to do as a classroom teacher. I also wanted to build the confidence of teachers, to make them feel like they can do this, and make them feel that they understand that science of reading isn't just phonics. It isn't just comprehension. We really need to focus on the 5 pillars that encompass structured literacy and what science of reading really is, which is a body of research that we know helps us understand how the brain learns to read. So the point of my workshop is to get a little bit nerdy for a little bit, to help you understand the science quickly and easily, and then move on to the everyday practices that you can bring into either, if it's a 60-minute or 90-minute literacy block, if you are a math or science or social studies teacher, how do you bring structured literacy and the science of reading into those subject areas, and what are best practices? How do I use a sound wall? How do I use those, manipulative tools, the pop-its, all the fun things? Are they really necessary? So the point, I guess, that I'm trying to make is, whether you do it virtually or in-house, I can show you exactly my process, what I do, how to make it easy, and how you can start doing this. Because here's what I will tell you. What research has told us is the science of reading and structured literacy is the only way struggling readers are going to learn how to read. Okay, it's really the only way. This is settled science. There's no way to be bringing memorizing sight words and using predictable text and leveled readers and students to be successful. We just can't do that anymore, and we owe our kids the best. Nothing will impact your students more than the ability to learn to read, than besides maybe being able to regulate their emotions and feeling safe in their bodies with their emotions. That's the other big one. But guess what? If you have students who can't read, there's no way they are going to also be kids who can regulate their emotions. There is no higher percentage of kids that are depressed, poorly behaved, misguided, misunderstood than kids who can't read. I run a school for 10 years now filled with those kids who have come to me because public school just hasn't served them. So if you are the type of teacher who just knows that your kids deserve better, you know that it's going to take a long time for the science of reading to be trained properly within your school district. They're offering PL, but it's either not the right PL for you, it's not engaging, or it's something that's virtual that's just kind of, for lack of a better way of putting it, maybe a bit boring. This stuff can be really fun, but it also, if it's not presented in the right way, can be wildly draining, wildly overwhelming. And I've been through all the long process of, how do I make this fun for me to teach? How do I make this fun for my students? They are already really angry that they are not reading effectively. Their parents are already pretty rotted that their children didn't get sent to school and learn how to read. That is the ultimate goal of school, is to make sure our kids are literate. And we have the worst literacy rates in Canada, here in the Maritime provinces anyway. So if that all sounds like something that you'd like to do, is to build your confidence so you can build the confidence of your struggling readers at school, that's what my professional development workshop's all about. It really is engaging and it's hands-on and getting real about what's been happening in your classroom, what's been happening at the school level, and how to just shut that noise out and focus on what you're here to do, which is teach your kiddos to learn how to read and infuse literacy throughout your whole day. So if you're interested in something like that, let me know. Send me an email, info@riverbenschool.ca, DM me on the Insta or Facebook, and I'm here to help you navigate this complicated world. But once you see the light, once you understand how it can fit into your block of time at school and what it really is, you might be even at the stage of it's important, but you don't really get it. I have helped teachers who are all different levels in their science of reading and structured literacy journey. So high five, I got you. Reach out. Signing off, Miss Reba.